I'm trying something new. Trying something new today for this One Piece reaction. I'm trying to go live first. So I'm going to read the chapter live, talk about it for a little bit, and then I'm going to make a video breaking down the chapter and all my thoughts on it. So let's get into this. I know there's nobody here right now, but give it a little time. Give it a second. All right, I'm not used to filming long ways. I'm used to filming horizontal. All right, enough of that. Let's get into this. One Piece, chapter 1020, titled Atlas. Every time there's a break for One Piece, I don't know. I feel it's weird, you know. All right, chapter 1120, Atlas. All right, cover story: Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 10. Kids getting put in timeout by the daimyo of Kybi, Denjiro. Whoa. Okay. So last cover story, we saw Yamato like getting rocks thrown at him by these kids. Okay, now they're just put in a giant net bag. All right. This cover, I don't know how I feel about this cover story so far. It's different. I don't know. All right, let's go. 26 years ago, Punk Hazard. What? Whoa, okay. I did not. Last chapter, we saw we ended it with a robot punching Warcury. Okay. 26 years ago, Punk Hazard, a genius in his prime. Oh, are these the failed giants? It has like a giant skull on the warning sign. Danger. It has like a danger, keep out, giant skull. It looks like the failed giants that we saw on Punk Hazard that were in like the frozen room. All right, let's go. I implore you, Vegapunk, please aid us in our research. It is imperative that we study the Void Century. The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. Who's he talking? Oh, Clover. What? Our research requires expertise in numerous fields. I work for the government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. Is that the dragon from Punk Hazard that Luffy killed? I work for the government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. How many times have they caught you anyway? Open your eyes. Can't you see why they keep letting you go free? They're hoping to flush out your allies. Stand down. Vegapunk's like, dude, chill. You're taking this a bit too far, Clover. Let the past remain shrouded. You won't find the answer to good and evil in a bunch of old stories. I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. Okay. What? Another D. Vegapunk looks shocked. Dude, young Clover, this is weird to look at. Because, wait, how long ago was this? 26 years ago? How does he look this young? Hey, I'm overthinking this. How does he look this young when didn't the incident of O'Hara happen like 24 years ago? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Destroyed. So 22 years ago. So in between. So 4 years between then and now. Okay. All right. I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. He grew up together. We grew up together. He was my big brother. His real name is, oh boy, Clymo D. Clover. We were only friends. On that day, I lied to save myself. Is Clover a D? Tell me, how am I meant to accept a world where you can die just for having the wrong name? Vegapunk's just like, hey, history will only continue to be suppressed, and the people will never know. Vegapunk's like, hey, my lips are sealed. I can't say anything. I'm part of the government now. I'll forget about what you just told me, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Do your best to stay safe. Vegapunk. The voices of the past call out to you. Just wait. I'll solve this puzzle. And when I do, you won't be able to ignore them. 22 years ago. Okay, yeah, I was right. It was 22 years ago. Did you hear the news from the West Blue? Ohara came face to face with a Buster Call. Take a look. It's the biggest massacre ever. Caesar, what are you doing here? They finally got that. I don't know what my Caesar voice is. They finally got that archaeologist Clover. I hate Caesar's laugh in the anime because it was. That's what happens when you look into the Void Century. No one's gonna make that mistake again. And Vegapunk's thinking back. I implore you, Vegapunk. Dude, Michael D. Luffy. Is that the real Luffy in chat? That's crazy. How's it going, man? How you doing? Oh, it looks like some brat survived. Vegapunk's holding Robin's wanted poster. Kid Robin. Alright, we're seeing him back in Ohara. He must have had a chance to escape. Clover. You chose death. Was passing on your research that important? You fools. Do you really expect someone to be curious enough to follow in your footsteps after this? Alright. We're back to Egghead. Flashback over. Back to Vegapunk's message. Someone once told me that the voices of the past call out to you. History is written by the victors. Calling back to Doflamingo's speech in Marineford. Oh, we've seen Zeph? And the words of the vanquished are usually cast into the deep, dark ocean. That being said, their truth can still come to light if the oppressed carry it on their backs and endure. We see Robin covering her face. What am I watching? I am reading the latest One Piece chapter. Chapter 1020. I can't show it on screen because there's like some weird copyright thing. That if I show it on screen, it'll get taken down. So this is how I do it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright. Robin's covering her face. Why is she covering her face? For my part, I am leaving this to the world. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry and blast off. Zoro is pissed. It's no good. We can't. That old centaur is going to keep attacking. We're finished if he does. This ship can only fly for a kilometer. If the geezer disrupts our trajectory even a little, we won't make it. Oh, and that's a hard shot of Nezjuro walking towards the ship. Sword sheath. You know, he's in his half horse form too. The wind's blowing. Lilith just like calculating it all out. The wind's blowing north, and that's reducing our lift. Any further jolts will make us fall short of our projected landing zone. According to my calculations, if we miss the ocean, our damages will be critical. We have to get rid of him first. What? What? Atlas coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm all the way past Gear 5. This is deep into past Gear 5 territory. You know? Atlas punching Lilith into the ground. Everyone's just like, whoa. First of all, how did Atlas get that? Oh, wait, she has a jetpack. Never mind. I'm jumping the gun. Huh? Atlas? Why did you do that to Lilith? You. What? Oh, she just knocked Lilith out. Okay. Did she just snap her neck? I'll leave her in your hands, huh? Take off. I'll make sure you make it in one piece. In one piece? What are you talking about? Oh, I see. Because we see York saying Lilith's access has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. Her doing that to Lilith's neck is so York can't tell where Lilith is, so the Straws can make their getaway easily. Atlas is the only one left. Take Lilith inside, Zoro, and Nezuro. Nezuro is pissed. He's coming up. Atlas, you've got to explain. Let's go. Jinbei, we'd regret it if we hesitated now. Do it, Brook. And everyone's in action. Right away, Zoro. Whoosh. Coup de burst. Wait, what? What is Atlas doing? Nezuro cuts off Atlas's arm. It's going straight into Nezuro's chest. Flying in. Whoosh. Taking Nezuro out of the way. They hit the burst. This broadcast of mine. I'm praying that this message gets transmitted safely. Whoa. Vice Admiral Houndster, what is this? There's a snake, a boar, a bird, and now a robot. Where did these giant creatures come from? And the Marines are just like, I don't know. I honestly don't have the faintest idea. You know, Luffy's freaking out. It's a giant robot. What? An iron giant? I forgot my headphones were on. Joy Boy, I'm happy we got to meet again. And Luffy's looking around like, what? The robot's just like, I'm over here, dude. Look at me, the giant robot. You were just looking at me like 2 minutes ago. Over here, you. Vegapunk's speech is going on. I realize it would be foolish to blindly trust in a one-sided account in a 900-year-old battle. I came like before. Your enemy is my enemy. I am glad I can fight for you again, Joy Boy. Robot's just like, Luffy's just like, you're a robot and you can talk. That is awesome. You can talk? That's so cool. I will protect you from danger, Joy Boy. And Warcury. Yeah, he said that in like, doesn't it say I'm sorry, Joy Boy? He said that in like one of the recent chapters. I forget which one. Yeah, but I guess he's not sorry anymore. And he's actually just, the robot's just fighting. Okay. Warcury and Jupiter, they're pissed right now. We must pound them to dust. It seems Vegapunk's speech is all but over. And the Giants, they're all celebrating. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Hey, Straw Hat, is he a friend? Not really. He was saying something about protecting some guy called Joy Boy. Who even is that? It talked? You didn't hear a thing. Oh, really? Okay. Enough chit-chat. The Marines are firing at the giant ship again. Enough chit-chat. Shoot. We can't let them get away. Yes, ma'am. But I think we should be able to scrutinize and learn about the past from every perspective possible. I only wish I had more time. But there are those who cannot be stopped, and Jupiter is in his giant worm form. It's coming down on the robot, roaring. Robot's loading up. Looks like it's gonna, use a Frankie Strong right into the robot's mouth. Whoa-pow! It's ready to fire. What's gonna come out? Sanji and Frankie are both looking in awe, like, it's coming. Uh-oh. What? What? I guess the fist mechanism, it stopped working. Watch out, robot! And just catches Jupiter. Whoa, robot! It seems the last 900 years have rendered those weapons inoperable. Peter, crush them where they stand. End this transmission once and for all. And Saturn jumps from Egghead onto the giant ship. I will not let you escape. How did... What? Ah, Kuma. Bonnie. And Sanji's looking up. Huh? That's the Sunny. And... Hold on tight, we're going down. Everyone's falling. We're gonna make it? So... You mean to make a grand sacrifice of yourself? Nah, I'm just lending a hand. Atlas and Nezro? There's a theory that the robot and Zunisha were on Joy Boy's crew. Yeah, I think that's true. I think here's my theory about that. Actually, I'll get into that in a moment. I think I'm almost done with the chapter. Atlas blows up, launching the ship further. What? 24... Oh, Vegapunk's still going. 25 years ago, the pirate Gol D. Roger achieved the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. We're gonna make it. Atlas is gone. It only worked... Usopp and Chopper are crying. It only worked because of you, right, Atlas? I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. Atlas's signal is gone. I'm the last Vegapunk. No, not quite. Nezro is just like, Lilla's still there. We have to get her. We have let you save far too much, Stella. Indeed, this is the end. Oh! What? Oh my. I really have rusted away. And the robot's arm is gone. Yeah, because Luffy has Chopper and Frankie. So I have a feeling there was like a few more people on Joy Boy's crew that, coincide with Luffy's crew. So like Chopper would be Zunisha, Frankie would be the robot. And I'm assuming there's like 8 more or 7 more, because Luffy would obviously be Joy Boy. There was these 7 more crew members that we're probably going to find out more about, or we're probably going to find out about, as the story goes on. We're going to learn about these ancient figures, and they coincide with Luffy's crew. Oh my, I really have rusted away. This is the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? Can I use it? They must have heard the voices of the past from the purest source possible. I am confident you have all come to the same conclusion at this point, and I anticipate that is what will ultimately determine how things transpire in the future. Wait, what was that? Did he say Goldie? We're seeing. I'm assuming these are Impel Down jailmates. Mostly because it's the only prison I know of in One Piece. Cover and color spread next issue. A visionary envisions the future. Chapter 1120 end. No break next week. Love to see that. All right. All right, let's just go back through this chapter. So, and Luffy has a straw hat, so did Joy Boy, but Joy Boy's was bigger. Yeah. At least we're assuming the straw hat Emu has, in Mary Joy, in the big castle, in that frozen little chamber. We're assuming that's Joy Boy's. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be, you know. Also, it could be that Joy Boy, we're assuming Luffy and Joy Boy have the same devil fruit. It could be that Joy Boy became like a giant form, like Luffy can become in Gear 5 with a giant and made the hat giant. And maybe that's how when Joy Boy died, when he was giant, so the hat stayed giant and it stayed frozen. Or and they put it in a frozen room. I don't know. I'm just talking to fill space, maybe. All right, let's go back through this chapter. So, seeing Clover. So Clover had a brother who was a D. I'm assuming because he has a D in his name that we're gonna start learning more about Clover's brother. Or we're gonna, now that we know about Clover's brother, we're gonna start hearing things about him. Or this is just going to get brought up one time, and we're never going to see it again. We're just going to know that Clover had a D brother, and I wish Oda would just say what the D was instead of having it like, oh no, it cut out, man. What are we going to do? It cut. Ah, man. The broadcast cut out and on the important information that was going to get dropped. Oh wait, he just finished what he was saying about that. Now the broadcast is back. That annoys me because now it's probably going to be like another year before we figure out what it meant. Yeah, when he turned big when he fought Kaido. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because Gear 5 Giant. Let me just, because his hat, it became big as well. Did it? Look at the picture. Let me look at the panel. You can't really see the hat in the panel. I just think it became big. Yeah, I wish instead of having that broadcast cutout right when it did, Oda just told us. But no. Okay. So Lilith got her neck snapped by Atlas. So I'm assuming. So this is. Let me. That's just what I'm assuming. When Lilith had her neck snapped, we saw York saying her access has been severed. So her access to Punk Records has been cut off, or what? Lilith's access has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. But Lilith is alive. So this means Lilith is joining the... Okay, had a little hiccup there. Atlas got her arm cut off. Dang. Wait, hold on. So Atlas blows up, but we see Nuzjuro kind of like molding back into shape. Like his face is like half blown off, but we see it like coming back together. It's like... Okay. So the Sunnies finally launched off Egghead. And Vegapunk is talking about, oh, I am confident you've all come to the same conclusion at this point on what's going on. I'm assuming in the next chapter, Vegapunk's gonna be like, hey, so in case you weren't caught up, in case you're just tuning in, here's what I think is happening, and he's gonna tell us everything. I'm sure he's gonna do a recap of the broadcast. If he was a good streamer, he'd just do a recap of the broadcast, being like, okay, so in case you tuned in a bit late, here's everything that I just laid out, and then we hear the will of D. We hear what he talked about without it cutting out, and the robot's talking about, this is the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? I'm assuming the robot's gonna become like a big nuke and just blow up the whole island. That's what I think the robot's time is talking about. Huh. But Bonnie was able to turn big, so there's 2 Nika fruits. Bonnie's power is weird to me. I don't think that because she can turn into Gear 5, because we haven't really seen her do much like Luffy would do with Gear 5. Hold on, let me go back to 1119. We haven't seen her do much with Gear 5. I mean, we saw her do like a giant punch, but that's only because she saw Luffy do that in Gear 5. I don't think her Gear 5 powers work the same way Luffy's does, but if she can do the exact same things Luffy can do in Gear 5, I think that's broken. And if she joins the crew, with 2 Nikas, that is unstoppable. Yeah, I don't think they turn because Bonnie's like Gear 5. Her powers are like Gear 5 plus a little extra, If she can use her powers that she was introduced with, like, turning people into kids and older people and having that like near-death experience, if she can fuse that with Gear 5, I think, I said this in a previous video, but I think if she can do her powers in Gear 5, she might be like top 20 most powerful characters in the One Piece universe. That might be a little stretch, but I genuinely think that with both of those powers stacked on top of each other, she will be broken. Now, now, Okay. I think that with that, I've been streaming for half an hour. I'm gonna end this video here. Or stream. I'm not live. Or I'm not recording. I am recording, but it's live. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next in a video. I'm gonna make like a breakdown video of this chapter. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start streaming my chapter reaction, and then have a breakdown video coming out on like Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.